Hey y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. We are back. We are back with day 10. Okay. Day 10 with your coach, Naira, transformational life coach and speaker. I'm so super excited, especially if you are here with me. It lets me know that we are on this journey together. We're in day 10, which means we are right at that breaking point. Okay. Before it was just foundational. We started laying this stop foundation. We started, digging up the dirt so we can plant some new seeds. And I'm so super excited. All right. So if you are here for the very first time, you're tuning in to my mindset challenge, 21 days for a better and newer you. Welcome to this channel. I am Coach Naira. I'm a transformational life coach, a speaker, best-selling author, retreat leader, spiritual advisor, travel advisor, and much, much more. I am the founder of the Heal on Purpose Repair of the Black Family Community, and I am here to serve you. Being that said, I'm going to ask that you go ahead, like the video. That's number one. Number two, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. In addition to that, I'm going to ask that you go ahead and share the video so that way we can impact and help others in their transformation. Now we are on 21 days of healing, 21 days of growth, 21 days of transformation, 21 days to get to know you better. There is a saying it takes 21 days to break a bad habit and 21 days to start a new one. So we are actually getting rid of the old that no longer serves us while we're building new habits. So what's needed, what's wanted. Number one, what's wanted is that you fully engage in the transformation. You can do that by doing the simple steps of making comments as you watch this video and you see something that, or you hear something that resonate with your soul. Go ahead and make a comment. Number two, you should have by now a highlighter. Okay. In addition to that, you should have your journals, your books, whether you're listening on audiobook, you have a hard book, or you're just listening to me read. And if you're like me and you need your glasses, make sure you get your glasses, okay? And I said it like that for a reason. And I just want you to know that we're here to have fun together, okay? So as we are going through this transformation, one of the greatest things you can do is show up for you and be you. I'm gonna say that one more time. One of the greatest things that you can do is show up for you and be you. Oftentimes, what I've found that most people get stuck because they're trying to be, do, and have according to how other people have defined them. So, what makes you happy? Who are you in your best version of yourself or your true self? Okay. Do you have to hide how you are to fit the status quo? No, you don't. Show up and be who you are and perfect those areas that's weak. Perfect those areas that you want to change. Perfect those areas that's calling for a higher calling for yourself. But the best parts of you, no, be you. Like me, I am the type of person I love to laugh, right? I've done it since a little girl. I love to laugh because laughter is the joy of my soul. And for some people, my little laughter, my little kiki, that's a little bit too much for them, but it's not for them. It's for me. Okay. Laughter brings joy to my heart. This is just one example I'm giving you that somebody else may define your joy as their agitation. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Somebody may find your joy, your happiness, your peace, your fun, your little tidbits of what you like to do. That may be off the wall for them. But as long as it's not taking you away from God, be you. Be you. Stay in accordance to how God made you. I did not mean to go through all of that. However, since the spirit, the divine spirit from within me, came through me to say, be you. Today's message is all about being you. And oh, by the way, look at this. I got my little angel. See that? My little angel earrings on. So that means to me, and I wasn't trying to put those on today. I just reached down in my earring thing and put them on. So this is an angelic message today. Okay. So now we are on day 10. Are y'all ready? Number one, what are we talking about today? Protect the garden of your mind. Now, yesterday we talked about how the mind makes the body sick. Okay. Your thoughts can actually make you sick. So, when you protect the garden of your mind, which means you're feeding yourself new fuel, you're feeding yourself new seeds, you're feeding yourself new water, whatever you plant, excuse me, you're feeding yourself new food. So, whatever you plant, you have to water it like a garden. You got to entertain it constantly for it to grow. So today, I want you to reflect back over the last 9 days. What have you really been feeding yourself? And have you shut some things off to plant some things? Okay. Have you shut some people out to groom some new relationships? Right. In these 10 days, it's about being intentional with your thoughts, being intentional with your spirit, being intentional with your environment. There are some things you just got to clean up out of your homes, out of your car, out of your yard, whatever. You got to clean some things up to plant some new things. Okay. And so I always like to say this, that every thought is a prayer. Every thought is an imagination of a manifestation that you will bring into an existence. So the more you and I get to cultivate our thoughts. Come on, y'all. Cultivation is what I'm talking about. You create and cultivate. Write that down. You're going to create and cultivate. The more you can create, the more you got to cultivate that which you're creating. But it requires you, it requires me to formulate new ideas, new situations, which means we need new exposures. Who am I talking to today? Come on, y'all. Come with me. Come with me. I love like essential oils and all those kind of things. Okay. Um, so every thought is a seed. Negative thoughts, they don't stay small, it grows. Okay. The more you ponder on the negative thought, the more it's going to grow. So we have to flip the script so that we can create new behaviors, new habits, new outcomes. Okay. That takes identification and differentiation. Fear over faith. Excuse me, faith over fear. Okay. Fear is a word that people cultivate, but let us eradicate the fear to replace it more with faith. Doubts and decisions. See that? We got to take the doubts, eradicate that, and turn them into new decisions. Okay. Anger, jealousy, hopelessness, you name it. All of these things, they grow when it's entertained, but you got to take out the negative and replace it with the positive and then grow it. How do you grow it? See, if I'm a fearful person, I gotta be around environments or people and places and things like even reading a book that's going to help me to increase the faith to eradicate the fear. Increase the faith, eradicate the fear. And it could just be this YouTube video for you. This YouTube video can be one of those tools or one of those mechanisms to help you to create more faith, more healing, just listening to my voice. Maybe you're feeling weak in some areas. Maybe there's some relationships that you know that has created doubt and uncertainty and low self-esteem and low confidence, but because you found this video and you have some strength in me, that now it can actually increase your strength to eradicate the fear. But you got to know where your strength comes from. See, for me, I love the scripture. Look to the hills whence your help coming from. Your help coming from the Lord. Well, I don't believe in no spooky Lord. I don't believe in the spook God. I know that if I read something, I get around somebody, I do something new or whatever, I start to un, un, undo what I need to undo those things that have been programmed to redo some things or redo or reprogram myself. So that takes dedication and work. It takes me doing something new or fortifying some things that I've done in the past that was working and I stopped doing it. Sometimes you've done some things and it was working for you. You had some people in your life that was working for you. However, circumstances changed it for you. And so you got to be the garter. You got to be the protector of your mind. You got to be protector of your vision. You got to be the protector of your heart. You got to be the protector of your new reality, which means you got to tell yourself a new truth. And you got to live up to your new truths. Well, how do I do that, Sister Naira? Look at the old stories that you are telling yourself that is not working. And you repeat them over and over and over and over again. No, you need a new story. You need something new to be able to reprogram you. You keep going back to places that made you sick and staying in those places that making you sick and you just dwelling there. No, you cannot keep going into people, places, and things that has hurt you and it's not healing you and you're comfortable there. You got to get uncomfortable in sick environments. And that's sick-minded people. I guarantee you there is at least one person you know that don't wish you well, and maybe, just maybe, you still are energetically connected to them. Why? They lie to you. They done stole from you, whether they stole your joy, your happiness, your cheer, your money, your finances, your man, your woman, something, and you giving them the benefit of the doubt and they don't deserve it. No. Remember, this 21 days is about us showing up to grow up. So you got to grow up in your feelings and don't feel bad. You are worthy of a change. Say it with me. I am worthy of change. Sometimes we honor people and honor situations that don't honor us. No, absolutely not. No more. Absolutely not. And I feel good about it. Why? Because Christ is forming in me. You got to be able to know when Christ, the crusher of wicked, is forming in you. What wickedness that got to be crushed. So, okay, I'm going on and on. I'm going on and on. Let me come back to where I so where I need to be, okay? You must guard what enters your mind. Not everything deserves access to your spirit. Not everything and not everybody don't deserve access. Unaccessible. Put a sign out. Unaccessible. Unaccessible to slack talk, drama, betrayal. Unaccessible. Unaccessible. No, I'm not accessible to that. I'm not accessible to you telling me what I can and what I cannot do, and you don't have the power nor the inner authority to dictate my life. Unaccessible. 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 And it's going to be some people that's real close to you. Unaccessible. This is why your relationship with the Father above and the Father from within has to be really, really close. You got to refine and retune this relationship so you can know who you got to deny access to. I've had to deny access to some people who feel entitled. There are some people in your life, they feel entitled, but you haven't given yourself the benefit of the doubt to know that they're not entitled. So, no, unaccessible. Okay. You got to tell the weakness of yourself unaccessible because I'm at a new level, I'm at a new status, unaccessible, and be willing to fix some things that's broken. Be able to fix some feelings that has been hurt, unaccessible. Okay. So your conversations, your music, your social media, your environments and relationships, all of that, it influences your thinking. It influences your feelings because your thoughts and feelings, all of that is in alignment together. Mm-mm. So what you repeatedly consume, eventually it shapes how you think and how you feel. So what needs to go? Unaccessible. Remember, we talked about the mind making the body sick. One of the things that I started doing is I started with these little patches, look, raising my vibrations, raising my frequency. No medication, non-transdermal, just putting on a patch begins to energetically shift me. And the more you fortify and expand your vibration, some people can't come into your zone and they think you acting funny. They think you done changed. No, you just done got put a barrier of light around you. Some of us need to increase our light. And that's what you call enlightenment. The more we learn, the more we do, the more we be, the more we're getting enlightened. And the darkness cannot stay with the light. Okay? Okay? This your coach. We here for a 21-day mindset change. We changing things. Period. Write it down. We changing things. Period. Write that down. We changing things. Period. And smile while you're doing it. Because somebody's going to be agitated by your healing. Smile by it. Smile while you're doing it. Hmm? Yes. Smile. Okay. So here we go. What, my question to you, what are you feeding on every day? Because the devil will teach us to eat the wrong foods. So spiritually, you got to eat the right foods. Mentally, emotionally, physically, eat the right foods. What you're eating on, what you're feeding on, is it causing you peace or confusion? Who you're feeding on? See, like right now, you're listening to this message. Is this causing you peace or confusion? Hmm? I will hope and pray that it's uprooting some things so that you can obtain more peace. And you deserve it. Okay? So every day is a daily reminder that nothing happened by happenstance, nothing happens accidentally. It takes courage to change, it takes courage to grow, it takes courage to succeed. Do you know that some people they fear success? It takes courage just to be successful. And only you can define what is success for you. Your mental inheritance deserve you to maintain it. You inherit peace of mind and love and joy and abundance by connecting with the God in you. And once you start to gain these things at a higher and deeper level, you have to be the one to maintain it. Oh, you know, can I tell y'all a little story? This story is on me coming into a lot of my God-given talents, and it's always been there, but I didn't know to the greatness that God had bestowed the anointing over my life. And the more I started to grow and impact people and help myself and help my family, and things was changing and it was growing, I didn't know that some of the closest people that I had relationships was the devil in my process. And when I started to outgrow what they feel like is the program for me, the harder they begin to hit me by defamation of my character, just lies, lies, keeping me in my shortcomings where at once upon a time they knew me. Come on now, somebody might know you in your old you. Once upon a time they knew certain things about me, but I outgrown that, but they kept bringing that up. Okay, once upon a time. They lied to important people that love me. And anytime I try to do something, they monitor me. It ain't a whole bunch of people now. I'm just talking about a few little people. But when you are anointed and you're chosen by God, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. There's been weapons that have formed in my life, but they're not going to prosper because I got some keep going in me. No weapon. I've had frenemies, people I trust them to be my friend. And I tried to be the best friend that I know how to be. But I watch these people know and see me suffering through some things, and they'll talk like they with me, but their actions don't show the same. Hmm? So you got to define what kind of friend you are to yourself. So that way you will now begin to hold other people accountable to be that friend to you. Hmm? I've had some frenemies, backstabbers. What's that song? Um, all the time they want to take your place. Those backstab, yeah, people that'll be in your circle. And all the time they just want to be next to you because you got a light about you, you have the anointing about you, and they want to be next to you because they want to see what you do, how you doing it, what you got going on, whatever. But all the time they want to stab you in your back. They smiling in your face, and all the time they want to take your place. Whatever that place is, those backstabbers. But when you trusted by God and you anointed by God, and it might get hard sometimes, Lord knows it has gotten hard for me. But I would never give in to the enemy's scheme. No enemy scheme against me shall prosper. I would not. See, as a man, a woman thinketh. So you might find yourself in a place right now that somebody in your life, some things in your life is testing your faith. But what champion don't have opposition? See, I'm more than a conqueror. You got to know this about yourself. You got to be more than a conqueror. What and who is in your life that you got to conquer right now because of the way you think has kept you from being a conqueror? So we plant some new seeds that you can decree and declare in your life. I'm more than a conqueror. And tap into that inner child that needs you to show up in a new version of yourself. And so your mental health, your mental healing requires daily mental maintenance. Okay? And so I'll leave you with this. What are you willing to water in your life, in your mindset, so that you can grow to another level? What environments, what conversations are you willing to create? And what environments and what conversations are you willing to destroy? It has no more place with you. And there's going to be some people, places, and things you got to stop. Stay off the phone with them because they're negative. And all the time, they ain't trying to be negative on purpose. They just not trying to do what you got going on, or y'all can't find no alignment to grow together. Hmm? It's okay to be selfish in your growth. And what does that look like? Meaning it's okay for me to put me first. And as I put me first, then I'm gonna be better for my family. I'm gonna be better for my community. I'm gonna be better for the things, the people, places, and things in my life. I'm going to be better and I could give more. I could become a better servant by taking care of me. Take care of you, and you'll be better. Okay? Be intentional about taking care of you. And it's okay. It's okay. Like you got to give yourself permission to grow. Give yourself permission to heal. Give yourself permission for change. Give yourself permission to do something new. My God, give yourself permission today. That's my message for you. Keep in mind that your mind is sacred ground. Protect it, feed it wisely, and guard it intentionally. But you got to have clarity on knowing what you want. So write some things down. If you can't write it and make the vision plain, it's not real. People that don't write stuff down, they just having fruitful conversations in their mind, but they 9 times out of 10 they're not manifesting it. They're not bringing it into reality because they can't have the discipline to take it from their mind and put it on paper. They don't have the discipline. Do you know I'm studying a science. One of the lowest forms of manifestations you can have is thinking about stuff. No, you got to know things and bring things into existence. It's not always just thinking like a think tank. No, you got to know some things. That's when you know you're grown up. Hmm? What do you know? And you will know better and you will do better by clarity of mind. So take it down and write it down. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. I love y'all for real. Okay. So we stopped on page, let me get my glasses. We stopped on page 36. Woo. All right, here we go. 36. Okay, so yesterday we did this here. If you would perfect your body, guard your mind, it would If you would renew your body, beautify your mind, thoughts of malice, envy, disappointment, despondency rob the body of its health and grace. A sour face does not come by chance, it is made by sour thoughts. Wrinkles that mar are drawn by folly, passion, pride. Okay, here we go. I know a woman of 96 who has the bright, innocent face of a little girl. I know a man well under middle age whose face is drawn into inharmonious contours. The one is the result of a sweet and sunny disposition. The other is the outcome of passion and discontent. As you cannot have a sweet and wholesome abode unless you admit the air and sunshine freely into your rooms. So strong body and bright, happy, or serene countenance can only result from a free admittance into the mind of thoughts of joy and will and serenity. On the faces of the age, there are wrinkles made by sympathy, others by strong, pure thought, and others are carved by passion. Who cannot distinguish them? With those who have lived righteously, age is calm, peaceful, and softly mellow like the lighting sun. I have recently seen a philosopher on his deathbed. He was not old except in years. He died as sweetly and peacefully as he had lived. There is no physician like the cheerful thought for dissipating the ills of the body. There is no comforter to compare with goodwill for dispersing the shadows of grief and sorrow. To live continually in thoughts of ill will, cynicism, suspicion, and envy is to be confined in a self made prison hole. Come on now. But to think well of all, to be cheerful with all, to be patiently, learn to find good in all. Such unselfish thoughts are the very portals of heaven. And to dwell day by day in thoughts of peace toward every creature will bring abounding peace to their possessor. As a man and woman thinketh. Well, and what thoughts will we dwell in today? Dwell in peace, joy, beauty, happiness, abundance, aesthetics. Create new realities. It's your power. It's your power of choice to choose good, choose evil, choose bad, choose good. It's your power of choice. I leave you with that today. You are the best, the righteous, and the powerful, the peaceful, the joy, the abundance, the successors. Create more to be, do, and have. You are love. You are beautiful. You are joy. You are kindness. You are healing. You are growing. You are free. You are free to be you. I'm free to be me. Say that today. I'm just so free to be me and smile and look beautiful while you're doing it. I'm free to be me. I'm free to live the life that me and God is creating. I love you all. Peace. Day 10. Let's keep going. Heal on purpose.